This is Randy, just doing a little personal vlog here while I'm waiting for my sausage to cook. I'm about to cook some eggs and sausage and cheese, and I'm gonna throw in some sour cream. I've been told that sour cream makes eggs taste better. Anyway, this vlog here really is for people who are interested in becoming YouTube reviewers, and kind of show you my little setup here as I've reset everything since the Hurricane Harvey flood. Anyway, this is just the beginnings. I've still got a lot of moving around and just and just I don't know, I haven't got it perfected yet. Anyway, for you guys who are interested in learning how to do reviews or want to know how to start in reviews, as you can see, you can't see what I'm recording with right now, but I'm actually recording this with my LG G4 smartphone, which is what I do most of my videos on. But I've also got this one right here. This is a Samsung Note 4, which was given to me several years ago. It's like a 2012 or 2013 model, I believe. Anyway, everything I do is recorded, or almost everything I do is recorded on one of these two smartphones. I have an older camcorder that I use occasionally, but it is a 720p camera, so it does not have as good a camera lens as either one of these phones. So it just goes to show you that you can make videos using your phone that are as good or better quality than some of the handheld cameras, unless you want to go to something that's really expensive. Anyway, you can see my little setup here right here. It's a desk. Right now I'm just kind of fooling around with this thing, this bamboo placemat. So it's a bamboo placemat that I bought at some, I think, dollar store, actually. I'm not sure. I thought it had a nice pattern to it, looked kind of cool. It came with a couple of bamboo coasters as well. So this is a product I'm about to review. This is a LED flashlight, Miko. It's a 2000 lumen flashlight that Banggood.com sent me, along with a couple of other things. Like, I've got, that box has a smartwatch in it, and I'm not sure what's in the box. I have to look at the label. I've already forgotten. It's been a long 2 weeks since the hurricane hit. Anyway, just kind of show you how I've got things set up here. Just some odds and ends, like this old laptop here that I've had forever, this Dell. I've had it for 5 or 7 years, and I thought at first that it might make a good backdrop for the flashlight, but actually I think it's too dark, and it doesn't offer enough contrast. So I dug around and I found this thing in one of my boxes, and I thought, well, shoot, let's try it out. And I actually like the pattern and the way it looks. It also lets me know how much frame I have. I've got this, if I can get this to come on. Will it come on? There it goes. Turn the camera back on, and so you can see how I've got it set up in there, so that if I know that as long as I keep my hands somewhere in this area, or at least keep the flashlight right there somewhere in this area when I'm moving it around, that it's going to stay on camera. Even though I can't see the camera when I'm at this side, I'll be unable to see the camera screen there. Anyway, just want to show you a little bit of how the magic of doing product reviews goes. So if you're interested in making product reviews, just start with stuff around your house. Stuff that you bought off Amazon.com or off another website. Post those videos. At first, no one's going to be watching, so it doesn't really matter if you're good or bad, but you've got to get in the practice, get in the habit. One of the things I've been listening to is a lot of Arnold Schwarzenegger's motivational speeches, and he has 6 rules that he follows whenever he goes into any type of project. Like when he went from his beginnings in weightlifting, he had those 6 rules he developed. Then when he went into movies, he applied those same 6 rules. And then when he went into politics, he applied those same 6 rules. And I can't remember what all 6 of them are, except for the main ones. One of them that stuck in my head was, he said, put in 5 hours of work every day on the thing that you want to become good at. So that's 5 hours in addition to anything else you're doing, whether it's you're doing, going to school, or you're working, or whatever else it is. If you want to be successful in another field, you need to put in 5 hours a day. And I'm nowhere near 5 hours a day in doing this, but you build up to it, just like in weightlifting. You start off small, gradually increase the weights, and as your endurance builds up and your expertise builds up in it, you work harder, work longer. And the other thing that really stuck in my head was, he said, you can never take a shortcut. There's just no shortcuts. So you have to put in the work. He relates it to working out. He says you have to put in the reps. You don't have a shortcut to success. So you got to put in the work, put in the reps, and put in your time. And so the more you do this, the better you become at it, the faster you become at it. So there's a thing called a 10,000 hour rule that is put forth by some motivational speakers that says you have to put in 10,000 hours of work to become proficient, to become an expert at whatever you're working towards, whether it's a PhD, or if it's becoming a musician, or if it's becoming a YouTube product reviewer. The quicker you can put in those 10,000 hours, the quicker you will rise to the top. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to be successful and get lots and lots of views, but that does mean your skills at presenting will improve over time. And hopefully you can notice that I no longer say and ah and I'm working on the word and because I'm still trying to learn how to do this off the top of my head. I want it to flow naturally and not be like I'm reading a speech. So as you can tell, I still got a lot of work to do, a lot of long ways to go. But I was just hoping these little tips would help you become a better YouTuber. Anyway, it just goes to show you, you don't have to spend a ton of money. Start out with what you have and then work your way forward as you progress. And I will talk to y'all later.